Hey everybody, it's Sabrina and welcome back to my channel. So, I'm trying to work through all this stuff really quick because I'm going to try to film 3 videos today. And the first one is what I'm going to do now, which is my August wrap-up. Or should I say August and September wrap-up, since September is almost over. With it being the 23rd, I believe. So we have about almost a half week and 2 or 3 days to the end of September. So I figured I'd do a August and September wrap up. And then I'm going to be filming another video, which will be my, excuse me guys, which will be my TBR for October and the rest of September. And then my last video I'm going to do is a flip through my last journal I just completed. So with further ado, let's get into this. My cat's over here being crazy. She's playing around with stuff. With a toy. So I have it all wrote down here on this little piece of paper. So if you hear a cat, that's my cat. I'm sorry, that's Smokey. Just being ornery. I read 7 books so far. The first one I read was just to be sure that I was actually ready to get into my reading journey again and not be able to stop this time. So, I read Frozen, special edition. I love Disney, so please don't be judging me because, you know, people are probably thinking, why you're too old for Disney and everything. In my opinion, and from people I was raised by and everything, you're never too old for Disney, no matter what. And I like Frozen. I have this Frozen 2, the movie, and I have the first one, which this is what the book's based off of. I haven't seen Frozen 2 yet, but I will get to it eventually. So yeah. So I read this and it only took me a day. And it says, I'll read the back here. It says, for the first time in forever, relive the magic of Frozen. Fearless optimist Anna sets off on an epic journey to find her sister, Queen Elsa, whose icy powers have trapped the kingdom of Arendelle in eternal winter. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen Frozen, or if you have, that's okay. But I like to read the books from movies because sometimes they have more information in them. So yeah. And this only took me a day, like I said, and I read it on August 19th, 2020. The next book I read, I was so excited for, and it took me a while to get because it was sold out a lot, but also I didn't have the money, and then I saved up the money to go get it. And I'm so excited I did because it's another one that I don't think I'd ever grow old of. So sorry if you guys see me looking this way, but it's because of my notes here. And the second book is Midnight Sun, which is a retelling of Twilight, but this one's Edward's point of view, which I did a review on this book, so go check out that video. But I loved it. Hang on. The star rating, I forgot. I gave this a 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5. I don't remember. And then I gave this one a 5 out of 5 because I love Twilight. I'll never get over. I have all the books, and I reread them about once or twice a year, and I always watch the movies 2 or 3 times a year after I read the books. So, yeah. I'll show you guys. I'll read a little bit of the synopsis for you. It says, I could see how easy it would be to fall into loving Bella. It would be exactly like falling effortless. Not letting myself love her was the opposite of falling. It was pulling myself up a cliff face, hand over hand, the task of as grueling as if I had no more than mortal strength. When Edward Cullen and Bella Swan met in Twilight, an iconic love story was born. But until now, fans have heard only Bella's side of the story. At last, readers can experience Edward's version in a long-awaited companion novel to Midnight Sun. This unforgettable tale, as told through Edward's eyes, takes on a new and decidedly dark twist. Meeting Bella is both the unnerving and intriguing event he has experienced in all of his life, all of his years as a vampire. So I won't read any more than that, but I loved it. I'm so excited I have this. I'll be glad to read it whenever I start watching Twilight again. Oh gosh. Excuse me, guys. I've been exhausted, so I've been yawning. No judgment on that, please. But anyways, back to this. Now there will be a whole new dark meaning and stuff whenever I watch Twilight again, or when I read Twilight. So I'm pretty glad I got this. And this one took me from August 20th through the 29th. So I read this in 9 days at tops. So yeah. The next book I read was 13 Reasons Why. I never really seen the TV show yet, but I've heard mixed reviews on this. But I found this at a thrift store, so I decided to pick it up. It was decent. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars because there was twists in here that was unexpected. There's triggers in here, like of suicide and bullying and sexual harassment and stuff. But all in all, it was a good book. But it was really sad. I don't know if I'd see the TV show yet or not. So, yeah. And the back of this says, you can't stop the future. You can't rewind the past. The only way to learn the secret is to press play. Clay Jensen doesn't want anything to do with the tapes Hannah Baker made. Hannah is dead. Her secrets should be buried with her. Then Hannah's voice tells Clay that his name is on her tapes, and that he is in some way responsible for her death. All through the night, Clay keeps listening. He follows Hannah's recorded words throughout his small town, and what he discovers changes his life forever. So as I said, it's kind of sad, but it was really good. It gave me a little bit of a Pretty Little Liars twist, just because Pretty Little Liars is one of my favorite TV shows. And there's another book that we'll get to later that has that same exact thing, but this just reminded me of it a lot. And like I said, I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. I read it from September 1st all the way to the 3rd. So yeah. But my next one I read was Drama. It's a graphic novel. I think I gave this a 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5 stars. I don't remember. I would have to look on my phone, but the issue is I'm recording on my phone, so I won't be able to do that. But just don't hold me to my word. But anyways, after I finished that, and I was waiting on another book that we'll talk about soon, I decided I wanted to read this. And like I said, it's a graphic novel by Raina Telgemeier. She's from the New York selling author of Smile, which is another. But as you guys could see, just a graphic novel. And I'll read you the back and stuff. Raina Telgemeier once again brings us funny and charming exploration of friendship, crushes, and all-around drama. Places everyone. Callie loves theater, and while she would totally try out for her middle school's production of Moon Over Mississippi, she can't really sing. Instead, she's the set designer for the drama department's stage crew, and this year she's determined to create a set worthy of Broadway, on a middle school budget. But how can she when she doesn't know much about carpentry? Ticket sales are down, and the crew members are having trouble working together. Not to mention the onstage and offstage drama that occurs once the actors are chosen. And when two cute brothers enter the picture, things get even crazier. So yeah, if you guys want like a short read, I would advise you to pick this up. Because I only read it for a day, and I read it on September 4th. So yeah. The next book I read was Audrey Waite. Excuse me. This one was really good. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5. But I loved it. The back here it says, it's the song everyone's singing and it's about her. But for Audrey, becoming famous overnight equals total life-changing disaster. So, this is about a girl who broke up with her ex-boyfriend and in revenge of her breaking up with him, he wrote a song about her called Audrey Waite, as you guys could see. And it became famous overnight, and she learns about what it's like to be famous, and she learns from mistakes, because she makes mistakes. It's kind of funny and charming, and I don't know, I liked it. I didn't love it, but it's good. I'd reread it again, because it gives you an insight of how famous people feel. So, yeah. And I read this from September 5th all the way to the 13th. Next is Perfect Chemistry. I loved this book. It was so cute. There was a sad part at the end of it, but I don't know, it just touched me. I loved it. That, yeah. I'll read you the back. At Fairfield High School on the outskirts of Chicago, everyone knows the Southsiders and Northsiders aren't exactly compatible elements. So when head cheerleader Brittany Ellis and gang member Alex Futeness are forced to be lab partners in chemistry class, the results are bound to be explosive. But neither teen is prepared for the most surprising chemical reaction of all: love. Can they break through the stereotypes and misconceptions that threaten to keep them apart? So this is about a love story. It's kind of a enemies to lovers type thing, but it's really, really good. There's a part that was twisted that made me sad, but I loved it. And I think there's like 3 of these. There's Perfect Chemistry, Rules of Attraction, and Chain Reaction. And I'm going to try to get the other 2 eventually. But I just love this, and I went right through it because it was hard to put down. It's a 5 out of 5 stars. And I read it from September 15th to the 17th. So, it was amazing. If you guys haven't checked this out, I advise you to check it out. Called Perfect Chemistry by Simon Achilles or something like that. Please do check it out. Last but not least, the last book I read was Tiny Pretty Things. This is about a dance school. I can't remember. I've seen other booktubers read this, and it sounded so good that I had to try it out. And it says, how far is too far? There can only be one prima ballerina. No one knows that better than Gigi, Bet, and June. 3 students vying to be the next star at Manhattan's most elite ballet academy. Free-spirited new girl, Gigi just wants to dance, but the very act might kill her. Privileged New Yorker Bet's desire to escape the shadow of her ballet star sister brings out a dangerous edge in her. And perfectionist June needs to land a lead role this year, or her controlling mother will put an end to her dancing dreams forever. In a world where every dancer is both friend and foe, Gigi, Bet, and June will sacrifice, manipulate, and backstab to be the best of the best. And it says Black Swan meets Pretty Little Liars in this soapy drama from Kick Literary, a new package dedicated to bringing diversity to YA books. And that was just that. I liked it. I think I gave this a 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5 stars. I don't remember. Like I said, don't quote me on any of these, because I'm not sure. Excuse me, guys. This was awesome. There was a lot of twists and turns on it. It kept me wanting to read it and read it. I started out slow, and then once I got into it more, it was good. I liked it. There is another one, a sequel to it that I'm wanting to get, so I plan to try to get it as soon as I can. But if you guys haven't checked this out, I recommend all these books that I said. All of them. This one I read from September 18th through the 21st. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's my books. This is my current one I'm reading, which I'll talk more about it when I do another wrap-up. But this is good so far. I heard a lot about it. I'm on chapter 6, so you guys could see. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's all 7 books right here. That's all the ones I read. I tell you, that was a lot of reading. But I loved it. Thank you all so much. Please, if you enjoy this video and you want to see more, please do like, comment, and subscribe down below. I'm one short of having 60 subscribers. So please do subscribe, or those of you who are subscribed to me, please share my video, or share my channel. Sorry, can't talk today. Please do share my channel. My goal is to try to get to 100. So please, with all your heart, help me make that goal come true. I love you all guys so much, and I'll see you here back shortly with another video. Bye!